What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mateo's Corner. Oh my god, it's been forever since I made a video. I am so sorry. I've been dealing with just a lot of family stuff, and it's the holidays, and I've got all sorts of other crap going on. But today is kind of a big day. Today is big for a couple reasons. Number one, Star Wars is almost out. Episode 7 is literally right around the corner. And I cannot freaking wait to go see it opening night. My friend got me a ticket for my birthday, and I am just stoked. Speaking of my birthday, today is my birthday, so, I decided to make a video on my birthday while I had time before I went to school. And, which leads me to number 3. Smash Bros! The DLC is finally going to be revealed today! On my freaking birthday! How cool is that for a birthday present? Especially if, like, there's a character I really like in there. Then it's like, oh my god, that's really awesome. But for all you people out there who have had birthdays in December, doesn't matter when, just in December, happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday to everybody that's had a birthday since ever. And I know the holidays are hard if you have a birthday around this time, but don't worry, you're not the only one. At least we have something to look forward to. At least there's a little bit of something to look forward to this holiday season with all our birthday crap and everything. So anyways, back to Smash Bros. So, before we begin talking about all that stuff, let's talk about the characters we already have that's been released as DLC, because I think that's the biggest thing to talk about. So first off, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is the first DLC character to be revealed. I really like Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo's really cool. I really like how he plays. I always just loved unlocking him in Melee and having him be with, like, Ganondorf and Bowser, and it was the coolest thing ever. And he was supposed to be in Brawl, and no one knows why he was in Brawl. Who knows? But, yeah, now we got him back. And he plays really well. I really like how... I mean, there's a couple things I would have changed, of course, with Mewtwo, but I like him. Lucas, I'm not a huge fan of Lucas, but I appreciate that he's not a total clone character, kind of like how Ganondorf is with Captain Falcon, because that was one of my biggest complaints, actually, was with how, Lucina was just like a carbon copy of Marth, just that she was female, and she had a different hitbox thing. Dark Pit was exactly the same as Pit. And you had a couple others I can't think of off the top of my head, but it was just like, we don't need more clone characters, you know? But Lucas is cool because they at least try to make his specials really different, along with kind of how his attacks work. So it is kind of cool that we have a character like that who feels like a real, sorry, I'm doing something at the moment. There we go. He feels like a real Super Smash Bros. Character that works with being unique to the franchise. Kind of like how Luigi is now unique compared to Mario. Roy kind of fits that same category, too. I really like how Roy is in the game. Honestly, I think if they really wanted to, they should have made just Lucina a costume for Marth, like what they did for Robin, and place Roy as that newer character. But hey, that's just me. I like Lucina, it's just, I don't like how she's a total clone. I think, again, she would have worked better as a costume like Robin. Who else was there? Oh, then there's Ryu from Street Fighter, and, I am actually okay with Ryu. I think Ryu is actually really cool. I like how they kept him kind of similar to how you play him in Street Fighter. You can still do, like, down, forward A and do a friggin' Hadouken, or, you know, whatever it is for the spinny kick. And, again, I think that's really, really cool. Because, I mean, think about it. If you're a Street Fighter fan, and you're really good at Street Fighter, and then you go to play Smash, you're gonna have a really hard time, playing as that character. So it's really nice that they have this thing where you can just sit there and play normal Street Fighter, but you can also still play normal Smash, too. So it's not that bad, actually. I also like Ryu just because he feels alright. He feels like he fits in Smash. He has enough special moves, and he feels like Mario, basically, just with a couple different moves. He's actually one of my main characters now in Smash 4. He and Ganondorf are now my two main characters, so that's kind of cool. But now let's get to the meat. The actual reason why we're all talking about this. Cloud Strife and the 3 or 4 characters that we're supposedly going to be getting soon. So let's start with Cloud. Cloud, I have no idea how he's going to play. He does look kind of fun, but I know a lot of people that are not happy about Cloud being in Smash. They're like, why is Cloud in Smash? He has no reason to be in Smash. Ryu didn't have a reason to be in Smash. Why are they adding so many third-party characters? Well, the thing, though, with Cloud, a little bit more than Ryu, is, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but, Square Enix, I don't remember if they were just Squaresoft or Square Enix at the time, I don't remember what they were called. Basically, Final Fantasy began on the NES. It really did. Like, the entire series started on the NES. The first one was actually Square's last game that they may have ever made. That's why it was called Final Fantasy, because they were like, well, this is our last game. Let's just make a game and we'll see how it goes. And lo and behold, it's a great series. Everybody loves it. They're up to, like, what, Final Fantasy 14 now, and it's an MMO, and they've got 10 and 10-2, and there's a Cerberus, and the movie Advent Children. I mean, it's this huge series now. So, I understand why there's a Final Fantasy character in Smash Bros. Because Final Fantasy got popular because of Nintendo, and Nintendo knows that. Some of the best games on there, like FF4, I think it was 4 and 6. The one with Cecil was 4, and Kane, and then the one with Kefka, which was the villain, and Taro, I think was 6. Those were, like, some of the best games at the time on, like, the NES and the Super Nintendo, and from NES, Super Nintendo, they made, like, Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, DS games. They still are on really good terms with Nintendo. Plus, I heard that when Kingdom Hearts is done with their Disney stuff, they might make a Kingdom Hearts with Nintendo. So that could be a reason why Cloud is also in there. Plus, of course, you know, FF7's coming out, so that's probably why they chose Cloud. Because the remake is coming out, and everyone's so looking forward to the remake. I personally am looking forward to it. I grew up with FF7 on the PS1. I beat that game. It's hard as hell. And I'm a little worried about how it's going to turn out, but I'm still very excited. But yeah, so Cloud being in it makes sense to me. I think the only thing is, you know, why Cloud specifically? Why not, like, some of the ones that were on the NES, like Cecil or the Warrior of Light? And that's because, I think I know why. It's because Cloud is the big icon for Final Fantasy. Lightning was the icon. She was for a while because they were making all those games, but now that Lightning's whole bullshit story arc thing is done, we can now focus on the other games and say, yeah, Cloud is the main icon. That was the series that made it 3D, and the 3D ones are what made it popular, and we have all these other games, so it kind of makes sense. Okay. All that's out of the way now. I know it's 9 minutes in, and we haven't even talked about the real reason why we're here. I don't even know if they've already announced the characters. I don't even know. I just made this video because my Windows 10 just updated to Windows 10. Like, I mean, my computer. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. I've been sleepless days and nights worried about this video because I didn't want to make a video. And then I was like, you know, no, we have to, because before the characters are revealed, I want to say who I want in the game. And when they are revealed, I want to be excited that I was right, or whatever. So, let's begin. So, okay. We're going to start with first-party characters. We're going to go with people that are specifically Nintendo. Okay, so based on some polls I read from other websites and everything, and from personal, just like who I want in, I would really like it if King K. Rool from the Donkey Kong series was in the game. King K. Rool was Donkey Kong Country at the time when it came out on the Super Nintendo was like one of the biggest games ever made, almost revolutionary, really. And King K. Rool was the villain. And everyone's been asking, like, where's King K. Rool? Where's King K. Rool? Why isn't he in the new Donkey Kong games? And that's because, Rare, the guys made Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day and Battletoads, they own the rights to King K. Rool and the Kremlings. That's why they haven't been in any new Donkey Kong game. So it's really, really sad because as much as I would love to have King K. Rool in, I don't think he will. Because, again, unless Rare gives them the right to do it, which we might, yeah, sadly, I don't think King K. Rool is going to be in this. It really bums me out. I would have actually really liked to have played as King K. Rool because it would have been so unique. And people want Dixie Kong, and I'm like, Dixie Kong's okay, but I would have really, really liked King K. Rool or Cranky Kong. I think Cranky Kong would be really funny, actually. Because he has the cane, and he could do, like, Scrooge McDuck, where he, like, pogo sticks on the cane, or, he whacks things with the cane or something. Excuse me. Plus, I feel like Dixie Kong, on the topic of Dixie Kong, I feel like she would be more of like a clone character of Diddy Kong. So I would really like to not have Dixie Kong in. Give us more unique characters for the DLC and we'll be just fine. I think everyone will be happy. Let's see, we talked about that. Let's talk about Mario characters. The only real Mario character I would like to see is Geno from Super Mario RPG. I've never played the game. And I know a lot of you people are already going to go to the comments like, oh my god, you've never played Super Mario RPG, you gotta play this game. I will. I will eventually find it and play it. Just give me some time. But the reason why I want Geno in is because I heard he has a really big fan base. And I've heard from a lot of fans of Geno that they could make a really cool moveset of Geno. So I said, okay, well, that makes some sense. I mean, if you're going to have a really cool character, he has a big fan base. He would represent, although technically he'd be another Squaresoft character, so I don't really know if that's going to work. But, you never know. Other than Geno, I don't think there's another Mario character. Maybe Toad? I mean, Toad would be kind of funny, like, you could make him kind of like Captain Toad, but you could also give him, like, joke, kind of like how Bowser Jr. was, like, kind of like a jokey kind of character, because he had the well, not really a joke character, because he had the Koopa carved, and that's all the stuff from the actual Mario games, some of it. But, I think Toad would be kind of funny, like, if they did him correctly, of course, because everyone's wanted Toad in, like, since Melee, I think. But you already have Toad being used for Peach's moves, her neutral B, so I don't think they would add Toad. I don't think Waluigi would be in it, because he's already an assist trophy. I think at this point, anybody who's already an assist trophy is probably not going to be in the game. Mostly because of just, it's too much work. It's too much work for them to go in, take an assist trophy, have them only appear when that character's not on screen, or take that entire one out. It'd be really difficult, so I don't think they're going to do that. Sadly, that means Isaac from Golden Sun, which is someone I really wanted to be in this game. He's not going to be in it. So, that's another one that's not going to be in. I don't know after that. Pokemon, I'm okay with the number of Pokemon we have. I don't think we need more Pokemon. I know everyone's wanted, like, Generation 3 representative, which would be cool, but I mean, really, we already have almost as many Pokemon as Mario characters. Not as many, but pretty darn close, so I'm okay without any of that. Metroid, same thing. I don't think we need another Metroid character. I don't want Ridley. He's already in the stage. Let him stay in the stage. He would have been really cool as a character, but I think at this point, just let him stay in the stage. Don't make him a character. If they really think there's going to be problems with Ridley as a character, size, proportion, whatever, then I'm pretty sure they know what they're talking about. That's why Ice Climbers aren't. I would have really liked to have seen, speaking of Ice Climbers, I would have really liked to have seen Ice Climbers come back, but I mean, if there's gonna be problems, better just to leave them out and, you know, I don't know. I'm an Ice Climbers fan. I really don't, I've never played the game they're from, but I kind of liked how they were kind of different, even like in Melee. Um, that's Metroid. If there was going to be another Metroid representative, I'd say it'd be someone from Hunters. Because I remember Hunters, and that was actually a pretty good game, and there were a lot of really interesting other Samus-like people. But I'm afraid they're going to be clone characters, so I don't really know about that either. Pokemon, we talked about Metroid. Oh, Star Fox! Here's another one. Crystal. There we go. Crystal. I can't believe I forgot about Crystal. I think Crystal would be really cool. Give her the staff from Star Fox Adventures. Put in a lot of those moves that you get from that game. Maybe make her Final Smash something related to dinosaurs or something. And I think she'd be a pretty cool character to play as. Plus, it gives us another Star Fox representative that people want, and it wants... it gives us another female character to play as. And I know a lot of people don't really think about it, but we don't have a lot of female characters in Smash Bros. We have Peach, we have Palutena, we have Samus / Zero Suit Samus. I count them as one character. Sheik. Pokemon are considered it, except for Mewtwo, because he's, well, except the new Mewtwo's a girl, but I think in the game he's still a guy. There's a couple other things, too. But, I think that's the big... Oh, I think Wii Fit Trainer. Yeah, it'd be cool to have Crystal in there. And have her kick ass with that magic staff, and, you know, it'd be really cool to see how they implement everything from Star Fox Adventures, like, gameplay-wise. The moves or whatever into that. Let's go to Wario, because I talked about Waluigi not being in it. I would actually like to see Captain Syrup. I don't know if you guys know who Captain Syrup is. Captain Syrup was the main villains from, I think, Wario Land on the Game Boy. And she was also in Wario Land Shake It for the Wii. And she's a pirate, so that'd be kind of cool. Having a pirate, a strong female character with people like Peach and Wii Fit Trainer and Palutena and Rosaline and all those other, like, and Lucine, all those badass people. I mean, it'd be kind of cool playing as Captain Syrup. Plus, she's old enough where, like, she has a voice actress because of the newer game, Shake It. So, excuse me, I think that'd be a nice homage to the original Wario games, too. Sorry, I'm trying to think of all the game series in that game. I think we covered, like, the majority of people. Let me think. We talked about Donkey Kong, we talked about Mario, we talked about... We don't need another Kid Icarus person. I know a lot of people were wanting another Kid Icarus person, but just leave it as it is, honestly. I mean, unless the character's gonna be really cool. But I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of other characters I'm thinking of that are first party that I cannot think of at the moment. Oh! Splatoon Inkling. I don't know how that would work. But if they could make it work, I'd be very interested to see what they did with that. And, actually, I'm looking up at the amiibos I have right now. That's why I thought of Splatoon. That makes me think of Hyrule Warriors. Okay. I will be quite frank here. I would like to see Impa from Hyrule Warriors as a character in Smash. Either her or maybe Lana. But I think Lana's owned by the guys that made Ninja Gaiden, so I don't know if that would really work. But I would like to see Impa. Because, especially in Hyrule Warriors, Impa's a freaking badass. And they could make her have the Bigoron sword, or she could have the Naginata. It really doesn't matter like what weapon she has. Probably the Bigoron sword, though. Plus, Impa's been in like a lot of different Zelda games. So if they're really looking for a new Zelda representative, Impa would be really cool. She'd be kind of like Sheik. But she would have a weapon, and she'd have her own sort of moveset that's way different than Sheik. I was going to say something about Sheik, but that's a totally different video. I am making a video about what I think about the people in the game right now, so that you can wait for that till later. Yeah, I think that's it for first party. I can't really think of anybody else I'd really add that's first party. I mean, there's probably a lot if I really looked around and checked out all my stuff. But anyway, let's go to third party now, because I know that's the one everyone's been talking about. Third party wise, I'm scared to say it, but Bayonetta. I would love Bayonetta to be in Smash. I know a lot of you people are like, oh, but it's an M-rated game. You can't have an M-rated game in Smash Bros. And they could censor it. I mean, I know it would cut down a lot of the character, but they could censor Bayonetta if they really, really wanted to. Another one would be... We already have Mega Man. We don't need, like, Zero or any of them, because they were in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think that'd be it from... Capcom-wise, I don't think there's anybody else. I would love Shantae. Please, please, for the love of God, Smash Bros. Give us Shantae. Give us Shantae. Shantae deserves a spot. Her first game was on the Game Boy Color, and she's not owned by Capcom anymore. She's owned by a different company, and they're making a new game, and, you know, the people who made the new Shantae game were like, here's a move list you could use. Here's costumes you could use. They literally gave you everything you could to make this character. Please have Shantae in this game. Shantae feels like a Nintendo character. She feels like she belongs to that universe as much as Sonic, Pac-Man, and Mega Man did. Well, maybe not Pac-Man, but the other ones did. I would love Shantae to be in this game, especially because of the potential they could have for a cool character who's also a badass female who has a pretty good relationship with Nintendo, company-wise. So, why not? Another one I would think would be really cool is Banjo-Kazooie, which, Rare themselves, Microsoft, they were like, yeah, go ahead, use Banjo-Kazooie, we don't care. You want to put him in Smash Bros? Go right ahead. I don't know if they worded it that way, but Banjo-Kazooie would be awesome. Shantae and Banjo-Kazooie would... If we only got 2 more third-party people, or even just 1, I would probably go with Shantae. More than Banjo-Kazooie, more than Bayonetta, more than anyone else I could think of that's third-party. There's tons of people I would love to be in Smash Bros. Because I feel that Smash Bros... Smash Bros. As a game is so simple. You could pick it up and play it. Anybody can play that game. Like, PlayStation had one of PlayStation All-Stars. I liked PlayStation All-Stars. It's not the greatest game, but I thought, you know, for what it was, it does deserve a sequel. And I'll make a video on that too. Probably this Christmas break that I'm going to be having, which is soon. I'll be able to actually make videos. But anyway, so my predictions for Smash, the final votes here. From first party, I would really love King K. Rool, but if not King K. Rool, I would like Geno, Captain Syrup, Crystal, maybe even a character like King Hippo from Punch-Out, or, God knows, just someone unique. Just give us someone that's unique. Please, Sakurai, just give us unique characters who aren't clones. Don't give us Wolf. Don't give us Snake. Don't give us any more veterans for DLC. We have Lucas, Roy, and Mewtwo. Give us new characters. Because, really, Wolf was just another clone character, and we already have Falco. We don't need Wolf. Snake was okay, but since Kojima left Konami, and Konami's kind of in a weird place right now, I don't think Snake would work. Plus, Snake he fell out of place in Smash Bros. I remember playing Brawl, and I was like, why the hell is... Sonic, I understand. Why the hell is Solid Snake in here? I mean, he was cool, but it was like, what the hell? So... yeah, don't disappoint, Nintendo. Not only will I be watching, all of us here, you guys watching this video, you'll be watching it too. They better not disappoint. And I will make a reaction video. If not today, I'll make one sometime later this week about who they picked. So, I really hope this comes true. I really hope at least Shantae gets in there. I don't even care about the other characters. Long as we get Shantae, I am totally fine. I don't care about any other character I just mentioned. Shantae is the biggest one I want. Oh, I forgot to talk about other characters, fourth party characters. Please, no fourth party characters. No Shrek, no Britney Spears, no Justin Bieber, no Luffy from One Piece. As cool as it would be to have Goku kicking Mario's butt, if you're gonna do that, just make a Smash Bros. Dragon Ball Z game. Don't just throw them into Smash Bros. Because fans want them. Say, hey, we're gonna make a Smash Bros. Game of Dragon Ball Z. I know people are already trying to do it, so let's just do that. And as for the people that want Shrek, I have nothing to say to you. I understand Shrek is a cartoony kind of character in the movies and everything, and I understand that, like, the internet has made him very famous recently for reasons I will not explain. But fourth-party characters, third-party characters are kind of crossing the line between who you put in a game and who you don't put in a game. Fourth-party characters are people you can't even think about putting in the game because they're not from a video game originally. They're from a book, they're from a movie, they're from a TV series. You don't mix the two together. There's a reason why people usually don't. Well, Marvel vs. Capcom did, because Marvel was, big, and Capcom was big in the 90s, and they decided to cross over. But that was an entire game. That wasn't just one character. That was like saying, okay, excuse me, I just ate lunch. I got a burpee. Anyways, what I was saying is, you have a full game of doing all that shit. You don't, if you're gonna do that, have an entire game. Don't have one character in it. If you want to do Nintendo versus J-Stars, do it. Which I would actually really buy if they did it correctly. I'm not gonna lie. Naruto fighting Mario would be pretty funny. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna do today, guys, because I don't really know what else to talk about. The release of the video is coming sometime today. And I just want to get this out here for you guys. I've said my piece on who I want in the game. Let's see what happens. Nintendo, don't disappoint. Do not disappoint us. We are watching you. We are watching you, and we are really excited for this, so don't mess this up. Okay. I will see you guys later, maybe even later this week. When I have some time, I will be making some more blogs. During the Christmas season, I'll be talking about some new movie trailers that I just saw. I'll be talking about some games I actually just got for my birthday. And maybe even more stuff I might get. I just saw Krampus, so I'll make a review on that later. Anyways, guys, I am Mateo, signing off, and let's hope Nintendo gives us a good one. Ciao, ciao, all! Have a good one!